Hello. A participant in a recent webinar that I hosted asked this question: how can we plan support for employees during change, for employees who've been in the business a long time, so that they support us during the change process? For me, this was a really interesting question because I was wondering, two things. Are these employees going to stay with you? So do you want them to stay with you permanently, or do you just want them to stay during the change and then they're going to leave and not be part of the organization going forward? And why is there a difference in attitude between newer employees and employees who've been with the business a long time? And I was just wondering, what does that say about the change process? Because if you want them to say during the change process and then they're going to leave, you're going to have to give them a very good reason to do their best to perform at a high level, knowing that they're going to go. And that means that you're going to have to give them that what is in their eyes an amazing package to both stay and go. And how do you know what that is? Well, the only way to find out what that is to ask them, what it is that would persuade them to work at a fabulous level now, supporting the business as we go through change, and then to take voluntary redundancy at the end of the change process. And there are some key things that might persuade them. So, of course, regular and open communications and honest communications, continuous communications, keeping them up to date with how the change process is going so they feel like they're informed. We also want them to feel valued, to feel that they're making a difference to the organization, to the future of the organization, so that their purpose is greater than themselves. They need a great redundancy package. And it needs to be lots and lots of different things. So it might be money, it might be training, it might be support to set up their own business, it might be support to find another job. It could be all sorts of things. It might be an enhanced pension. It might be keeping their medical package, their health package. It might be keeping gym membership. It could be all sorts of things. And it might be different things for different people. So there might need to be flexibility in the package. And of course, the way to find out is to ask your people. But I'm also interested, why would newer employees and older employees have different reactions to change? Given in this world when people have been experiencing change in business over many decades, even people who've been in a business a long time have experienced lots of change in the past. And they experience change continuously in their everyday lives. So I think I would be suggesting as well that you find out how they're feeling. Are they frustrated or excited? Are they enthusiastic or fearful? Are they hopeful, or are they just waiting for the chance to leave? Are they unsettled by what's happening, or have they real trust in their leaders and in their managers? And really, is there a difference between newer staff and long-standing staff? And if there is, does it matter? Why does it matter? Why do you need to do something about it? And I would be concerned with any client of mine who wanted to give different levels of support to newer employees and long-standing, because you can't hide that. People will see, and if you give a better level of support to your long-standing staff, your newer staff, who you probably want to keep, they'll become negative, and you can end up losing them. So it's either how do you flex support and give lots of options so people choose the support that they want, or how do you ensure that the support you want that everybody gets works for everybody? So lots of things to consider. If you have had this issue, if you have had different employees, so maybe it's about length of service, maybe it's about staff in different countries or staff doing different types of roles, where you've needed different levels of support. How has it worked for you? Please do share in your comments. And if you've got other experiences of support between staff of different lengths of service, and you've got examples to share, things that have worked or things that didn't work, then please do share in the comments.